What's up, guys? Pokepisoda here, and did we already forget? I think we did. Stay tuned.
I can't believe it.
Little sound effects there. Now, what am I talking about? Wow, what did we forget already? What was all the hype we had leading up to just a few months ago? It was the Megas. And I just don't think people really care about them anymore. So let's go through some of the stuffs where the Megas really started getting big. And of course, XY era. Now, let's take a look though at Ascended Heroes, how the prices are doing right now so far on the cards. Pokedata, we're checking it out. We got the Mega Gengar at $988 on the average. Mega Dragonite has went up about $600, a little bit over. The Pikachu EX has went down about a $500 card. The Mega Gengar, Mega Charizard Y still hovering around the $500 one. The Dragonite though at 300 still surprises me. I thought that'd be closer to 400. This Pikachu right here has went up a little bit, and as we start looking, the Mega Gengar didn't have a huge dip. We're just gonna go the 1 month chart, okay? And we'll just go with TCG player. We'll go raw. Now, started off about a $1,200 card, okay? Had a big high that it got just about third week in February. Okay, so about 3 weeks out from being there. Now it's went through a nice steady about $1,100 card. So very good one. PSA gem rate on this one, we still don't know them yet because just not enough things have went through the system yet. So anybody that sent these in for bulk submission, they're not going to get them back probably for another 2 months. But let's take a look at the Mega Dragonite. This one also surprised me. This one actually did crash a little bit. When I say crash, it's not really a crash, but it it did go down a little bit. Okay. So this one you'll see it start off around the $600 price range. Actually, when this first came out, this is $1,000 card about. I know when we pulled it, it was the first week, $1,000. Okay, so this held steady about 600. Then it went down here, right here, about to $560. Okay, then it's went up. It spiked around that $660 mark. It got close to 700, and now it's just kind of staying around that 630. So this card is holding strong. Okay, the Pikachu in the forest chew, the tree chew, whatever you want to call it, this one has went down. And I'm not saying it's justified. I think it's a good looking card, but started at 500, got all the way up to 650, went down to below 500. Okay, and now it's just hanging out around that $570 mark. This one you'll still see sales of it right around that $400 mark or $500 mark. This one at 440. That's pretty crazy price actually right there. So about $500 is what it is. But all in all, guys, Ascended Heroes, it's holding strong. The wave has been just trickling out there, nothing crazy. The Mewtwo, not bad, 300. Lewis Clefairy at 200. What are some of the other ones I pulled? The Pheasant Dippity, I don't think I pulled that one, yet. Marty's Grimmsnarl, I do have. I think I do. The Metagross, we do have. That's $80. I'm trying to see what else. I got the Mega Gengar, the attack. I got two of those, and I got one of the Mega Dragonite. I'm that's about all I have. The Mimikyu I really want, and I haven't got that one yet. The Tangela has actually went down in price. That was about a $40 or $50 card. So prices are holding pretty strong, guys. The Score Bunny, I have about two or three of those. It's an awesome card. But now let's take a look at some megas. All right, so we're gonna go to the good old XY Evolutions. One of my favorite sets. It's the set that got me back in the hobby. And actually, as I'm filming this, there's a Walmart drop tonight. I have a chance to get the tins, the Charizard X, Charizard Y tins left to buy. I got 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's just click buy on this. Let's see how many you can put in the cart. I believe it is 5. I do not know for sure. Yep, max of 5. So that's what you can do. You can add 5 to the cart. So if you're on the queue tonight, the other one is the ETBs, the Ascended Heroes ETBs. 5 of those for limit 2. But let's get back to this. Now we have XY. Now you have the Mega Charizard right here. Okay. Then you have Mega Venusaur, Mega Blastoise. Okay. Now, these cards, if you look at them, they have started to go down. Okay. Now, this card right here, 1 month. Okay. We've had some upticks in it. Over the 6 month, though, it was up about $160 and it plummeted, guys. Okay. Beginning of the year, plummeted. Okay. Went down $50. Okay. Now it's about 125 is what it is. Blastoise, same type deal. We'll go to the 1 month. Okay, you'll see it's up there about $58. When we go to the 3 month, it started out is about $61. Got all the way to 59, then it dropped down to about $54. Okay, so the median price right now is about $55. Last one we have is the Venusaur. This one, Venusaur always is the last one to go. Okay, so we got the 1 month. You'll see it just kind of plummeted right here about February 25th, about $35 card. Then it went up to about $37. Median price is right around $37. Okay. Now we start to look at these, okay, on Poke Data, $123 for the Charizard, Blastoise is at 53, Venusaur is at 36. This Mewtwo is so dope. XY is an awesome set. Terrible, terrible print quality though. We've pulled the Charizard Hollow and Reverse Hollow numerous times. Never got a 10. I've had nines, probably about 2 or 3 nines at least on the Charizard, the Reverse Hollow and the Hollow, but never any 10s. Now, look at the Mega Charizard. Why do I think this is a good card to be looking at right now? When you look at the Gem 10 rate, okay? 12,900 copies of it. And it's about 12,000. And then if you add up all these, you got 100, 200, 300, 700 there, 1,700, about 3,000. Oh gosh, you're going to be about 6,000, say about 18,000. So you're at about a 40% gem rate on this. Why do I think it's a good one? Well, when we look at this one and we get rid of the raw and we just do the PSA 10s, okay, you're going to see that this card, 6 month average. Actually, I'm going to go to 1 year. Nope, can't do a year because I'm not a pro member. This was selling at about $880. This has went down drastically. This is selling now for about $500. If you need mega cards and you don't have any, this one's excellent. The Charizard X or Charizard Mega Charizard EX, beautiful card. And for $500, I think it's a steal. Now, that's it right there. Now we go to the Blastoise. Okay. The Blastoise, let's get rid of the grading, or not the grading, but let's get rid of the PSA 9. Just keep the PSA 10 here. Now, this one, again, is going to be about a 35 to 40% Gem 10 rate. Now, this thing was about a $500 card. Okay. This has went down. The lowest it got was below 200. It's 275 about. This is about $300 card. Okay. When I had this trio, and I have it still, graded in my collector's app, it got as high as probably about 1,800 for the trio if you bought all three on eBay. Venusaur. Let's check it out. Okay. Get rid of raw TCG player and PSA 9s. This was a $400 card, and it has gotten down to about $250. So you can pick up this trio here in PSA 10s for less than $1,000 right now. I think it's a steal. Okay. Now, not all megas are made the same. So let's check out another XY era. Brings us to Roaring Skies. One of my absolute favorite sets. Opened a ton of this. Okay. I didn't open a booster box of this. It was always sleeve packs. That's all I could get. Now, the Mega Rayquaza EX, this is card 105 in the set. I've been trying to buy one of these on eBay because I've owned the card. I've just never had it in a 10. I do own the Mega Rayquaza EX 61 right here. I do own this one in a 10. And this one has actually done pretty well as a 10. This is right around it's not a $200 card. It's a $2,000 card is what it is in a 10. So they got a typo there. But not a huge Gem 10 rate on these ones. Okay. 139 of these in a Gem 10. And then you have roughly 1,000, about 2,000, a little over 2,000. So very low Gem 10 rate. This is like a 5%. So very fortunate to have this card. Very fortunate to have it in a 10. Now, let's look at some of them though. So this one right here, the Mega Rayquaza. This one right here, raw value on this one, it's about a $200 card. Okay. Now you have to try to find in pretty good quality and not in a quantity type because these ones are tough to grade as well. This card right here has probably about a 5% Gem 10 rate. It's super low. I've owned this card in a 9 more than once, but this is about a $2,000 is what it is. There's just no price history on it. We'll put the 9 on there. The 9 even sells for about $1,400. It's actually insane. Okay. When I had a 9 in this, I sold it for $500 about 18 months ago. Wanted that 10 really bad and couldn't get it. So you don't even see a 10 sale on here for a long time. The other one we have too is this one that I own, the Mega Rayquaza EX. We'll go to the 9 and 10 population on these. $2,300 is about as high as it got. Then it plummeted down. It says 200. I know that's not true. The PSA 9 in this one was about a $300 card. Still, Gem 10 rate on this one. 5%. Super small. Now, Ancient Origins, another great set. Actually, it's a fabulous set. I'm not even going to say it was great. It was fabulous. Now, Ancient Origins, a lot of people skip past, they whistled past the grave type thing, but this one has my favorite Rayquaza ever. Okay? Number 98. This card right here is my absolute favorite. Okay? Unbelievable stunning. The pink, the green, and the gold on there, it pops. Unreal. Now, looking at this set, you had Megas, but also you had Primal. So you had the Primal Groudon, the Primal Kyogre. Awesome. You had a Giratina in this one, and Tyranitar, Ampros. And then you had Gyarados. Kyurem EX is just a little icing on the cake. Now, one of my favorite cards is the Lugia EX. This full art one is a top tier card. And we look at this card right here. That's why Ancient Origins sells for so much. It was stacked. Okay. Now, this card right here in a 10 is worth $2,900. I've had this card in a 9 twice, and I sold it for barely anything because I had it a couple years ago. This Lugia with the blue and the texture, chef's kiss. Unbelievable. If you're a Lugia fan and you don't own that card, you're missing out. Now, taking a look at this one, this is a $6,000 card in a PSA 10. The raw value of this card, you're not getting it for $644 on eBay. TCG player, about $883, is way closer to what you're going to be paying for a clean copy. Now, this one, when you start looking at the PSA Gem 10 rate, the 10s are about 800 of them. The 9s, you have about 1,000. 8s, you have about 800. So we'll just say between the 9s through the 3s, it's about 3,500. Okay. So you have around a 20% Gem 10 rate on this one. Okay. About 20%. Awesome card. And this one, you're going to notice there's no like huge correlation. It was at 6,600, plummeted to 4,800. I still can't believe it. They went back up to about 6,000. Let's check out this Sceptile. This one, it's its best card. I believe. It's amazing. $1,300 right there in a 10. This one, the Gem 10 rate on it is a little bit better. It's probably close to 30%. The texture on this card it's awesome. So I don't know what to tell you. And then next one we have is the Mega Evolution. This one is very cool card, super clean. This one grades out as a Gem 10, right around that 30% as well. It's a cool card. I'm not a huge Tyranitar fan, but it's a good one. It's the Mega, it's Ancient Origins, can't complain. Okay. So you guys, that's kind of a quick little video. I just want to go through a set of heroes. I want to talk about the Megas. The Megas from XY Evolution, XY Roaring Skies, Ancient Origins. All these are great sets that a lot of people, I wouldn't say they slept on, but they just forgot about them. Okay. So if you get a chance to pick up some of those singles, if they don't grade out as a 10, they're still worth a premium. Okay. Any of the new sets, if you get a PSA 10, it's a premium. If you get PSA 9, raw value. PSA 8, you better crack the thing and sell it raw because PSA 8, people want to give you about 80% of the raw value. Back then, though, XY Evolution, Primal, or not Primal Clash, but Ancient Origins and Roaring Skies, those PSA 8s and 9s are worth more than the raw value a lot of times because they were so hard to grade. So that's what I got, guys. Remember, it's Pokemon Soda. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the channel. And thanks so much for being here and watching these videos. It means a lot to me. I feel like absolute dog shit today. I got sinus pressure. I got all this stuff going through my head with colds and everything like that. So I'm going to go take some NyQuil and put some Robitussin on it. And I'm going to go pass out, I think. So, hey, guys, Pokemon Soda here. Remember, like and subscribe. And as always, catch them all.
Yes. Finally, I got it. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, man, let's turn this thing on. Yes. Here we go.